Okay friends, welcome back, and in this tutorial I'll show you one other type of mapping that can be done in case of for routing, and I'll just first show you the function itself. So in the place of this URL, like earlier we used to map it to a /contact or /users or something like that. I have just mapped it to a star, where star stands for like anything. Okay, so what this function would do is that as soon as a URL is like typed in the URL bar, what will happen is that the function would or the pointer would start from the starting. It will just go ahead and start and first see in this space. It will find that this is not agreeing to this URL being mapped out here. So next it will go to this part and this part, and in case a situation occurs like event till the end, it cannot find any other any function being mapped to that specific URL. So it may just throw an error. Okay, so what you can actually do to prevent that type of error is that you can put in a star out here where star stands for anything, and what this would do is that it will just take in any URL that has been typed in from the URL bar. So if I just type in anything out here, okay, and after the part that we have actually mapped and put in an enter, okay, so you can see that all other URLs are mapped here is shown. So actually what I did is that I mapped the app.route to any other data route, and the any other data route is actually a section out here that shows all other URLs will be mapped here. Okay, so if I just click on all URLs, okay, so they work fine. But in case I just click on a URL that is not mapped, so maybe just I remove everything and type in something like here, okay, and just put in an enter. So you can see that in case it is not able to find any other any function being mapped to a specific URL, it other than going and throwing an error, it will show an error page. So you can have like something like a 404 page or a not found page, something like that. So I'll just show you that in case this thing was not present, I'll just remove this part and then let the page to reload. So I'll just wait for a second or so. So now I'll just go ahead and put an enter. Okay, so now the page has reloaded, and we can see that instead of that no data is being shown here, or no output is being shown on the screen even though we have typed the URL. And so with this function actually you can achieve that even though a random URL has been typed, a function would actually be called that would actually display something on the screen saying that this page has not been found or something like that, or please type a different URL. Okay, so you actually get the idea what I mean. So okay guys, in the next tutorial we'll just talk about maybe just app router, and I'm actually making a YouTube app for you all, so you can actually learn Polymer much better. So please subscribe to the channel and keep liking the videos, and thanks for showing the awesome support for the channel. Thank you.